Okay. Good morning, students. I'm Rajeshwari, JL in Commerce from TSRJC Sarvail. I'm glad to teach through webinar intermediate second year commerce. I'm very thankful to TREI Society for giving this opportunity. Okay. In intermediate second year accountancy, we have 10 units. Depreciation, consignment accounts, accounting for non-profit organizations, partnership accounts, admission of a partner, retirement and death of a partner, computerized accounting. Okay, these are units in accountancy. Okay, today we are going to discuss about depreciation. First unit, depreciation. Okay, under this topics, introduction, meaning of depreciation, definition of depreciation, terms related to depreciation, causes of depreciation, factors affecting the measurement of depreciation, methods of providing depreciation. These are the topics under Unit 1, depreciation. Okay, business concerns use different types of fixed assets, current assets, and intangible assets. Okay. Fixed assets like plant and machinery, furniture, buildings, motor vehicles, etc. are used in the business of for the purpose of production of goods or for providing useful services. For every business, they use fixed assets, current assets, and intangible assets. For example, fixed assets are plant and machinery, furniture, buildings, motor vehicles, etc. The value of fixed assets will be decreasing gradually due to their constant use or passage of time. The value of fixed assets will be decreased day by day, gradually due to the constant use. If we use constantly, the value of fixed assets will be decreased. For example, in our house, we will use refrigerators, like washing machines, like that. We continuously, with no reason, we are opening the door, closing the door. It will decrease the asset condition. It leads to depreciation. The value of fixed assets will be decreasing gradually due to their constant use or passage of time. Such decrease in the value of fixed assets is known as depreciation. The value will be decreased if we continuously use those assets. Okay, what is depreciation? Depreciation means a fall in the value of quality of an asset. Okay, the word depreciation is derived from the Latin word deprecium. Okay, D means decline and precium means price. Okay, this is a Latin word. It came from Latin word depreciation. In that, two words are there. D means decline in the value of fixed assets. Precium means price. The price means value here. Okay, the decrease in the value of fixed assets is known as depreciation. It is a decline in the price or value of fixed assets. For example, if you purchase a motor vehicle for 50,000, after using it for 5 years, we cannot sell the book value of the price, book value of the asset. The book value will be decreased. The selling price will be decreased. Fixed assets are categorized into two types. Okay, tangible assets. Tangible means they have a bodily substance or physical existence. Example, land, buildings, machinery, motor vehicles. These are the tangible assets. We can see those assets. Physical existence will be there for tangible assets. Other one is intangible assets. Intangible assets are, they don't have physical existence. They are opposite to tangible assets. For example, patents, copyrights, trademarks, goodwill, etc. Okay, these are the intangible fixed assets of the business. Depreciation is described as a permanent, continuing, and gradual shrinkage in the value of fixed assets. It is a permanent, continuously, it will decrease the value of the asset. It will decrease gradually. It is based on the cost of the asset consumed in a business and not on its market value. Thus, the depreciation is the loss of value of a fixed asset arising from use, affliction of time, or obsolescence. As time passes, the value of the asset will be slowly, gradually decreased. Okay, definition of depreciation. As per Schedule 2 of the Companies Act 2013, depreciation is a systematic allocation of depreciable amount of an asset over its useful life. The depreciation amount of an asset is the cost of an asset or other amounts substituted for cost less its residual value. Residual value means here scrap value. The useful life of an asset is the period over which an asset is expected to be available for use by an entity, or the number of production or similar units expected to be obtained from the asset by the entity. Here entity means business enterprise. This is as per the Companies Act. It is the systematic allocation of the depreciable amount. It will allocate the amount throughout the lifetime of the asset. For every year, we will calculate the depreciation. Without depreciation, we cannot find true profits of the business. With the help of depreciation, we can reduce our income tax also. This is what definition of the depreciation. Okay, terms related to depreciation. Some new terms are there in depreciation chapter. Okay, depreciation, the gradual decrease in the value of fixed asset due to its constant use in all is called depreciation. The gradual decrease in the value of fixed asset. It will decrease the value of fixed asset gradually. It means depreciation. We will calculate depreciation on fixed assets only. For example, plant and machinery, buildings, furniture, etc. Depletion. Okay, depreciation we will calculate on the fixed assets only. Next, depletion. It refers to a decrease in the value of fixed asset due to extraction or decrease in the mineral wealth of the mines. It is, for example, here in the picture, we can see that we are extracting natural resources from earth. At the end of the day, we will see that the natural resources will be exhausted if we continuously extracted from the earth. Example, oil from the wells, and KGF, that movie is there. No, in that that movie revolves around gold mines only. The gold continuously will remove that gold means it will exhaustion of gold. We will say this is the depletion of gold. Okay, we can't say depreciation. It is the depletion, exhaustion of natural resources. For example, minerals, quarries, gold, oil from wells, etc. Other one, amortization. The new word is amortization. It refers to the economic deterioration by the expiration of intangible assets. Intangible assets means what are those? We cannot see physically. They do not have physical substance. For example, patents, copyrights, trademarks, goodwill, etc. We cannot see those, but the company will take the copyrights, patents, trademarks, okay, permission from the government, like this. Amortization, it is economical deterioration. This is the economic deterioration by the expiration of intangible assets. These intangible assets, we cannot use these patent rights throughout. As time passes, for example, earlier we have a radio. From that TV, now computer. The old things will be exhausted. Okay, now we are using technology, computer technology, like that the old patents will be written off. Goodwill also written off at the end. Okay, if any partner retires, sometimes the goodwill may be written off, like that. Next word is dilapidations. Dilapidations, it is related to damage due to plant and machinery, buildings, furniture, or other fixed assets during the tenancy. Okay, dilapidations means it is related to damage due to plant and machinery, things, furniture, or other fixed assets during the tenancy. The owner is entitled to demand that the asset must be returned to him in good condition as it was after the expiry of the lease period. Every owner desires that the asset will be same condition. Good, it should be in the good condition. He demands that any damage to the building, like that. Okay, dilapidations means the asset condition should be same as earlier. Okay, these are the new terms in depreciation chapter. Okay, causes of depreciation. Different causes will be there for depreciation. The following are the causes of depreciation. Wear and tear. The decrease in the value of fixed asset due to the constant use is said to be wear and and depreciated by wear and tear. For example, in our house, we purchase some electronic goods, television, okay, like that, with air cooler. If we continuously use that assets, it will loses its value. First, it will loses the value of the asset. So continuously, gradually the asset value will be decreased. due to wear and tear, due to continuous usage of the asset. Some examples are there: normal wear and tear, ripped or faded wallpaper, peeling faded or cracked paint, small holes in the wall, cabinet door sticking, loose grout or tiles, thin and faded carpet, rusty shower rod, faded lamps, window shades, clogged sinks from old plumbing. Okay, these are the normal wear and tear. In our house, we can observe these normal wear and tear leads to depreciation of the assets. Next, depletion. It is a loss of natural resources, mineral wealth due to the constant extraction of raw materials from mines, quarries, oil wells, etc. If we continuously extract those minerals from mines, the asset will be decreased. For example, oils from wells, oil from wells. If we extract oil from wells, it will exhaust. Like that, minerals also. Gold from mines, minerals, coal, like that. If we extract those natural resources, they will exhaust. Difference between depletion and depreciation is that depletion is concerned with exhaustion of economic resources, and depreciation is decrease in the value of asset due to its usage or passage of time. Difference between depletion and depreciation is the exhaustion of economic resources. If we continuously extract those minerals, the exhaustion will be happen. Otherwise, this depreciation is, if we use continuously those assets, the value of asset will be gradually decreased. This is the difference between depletion and depreciation. Depletion we will use with natural resources. For natural resources, we will use the word depletion. For fixed assets, we will use depreciation. Next, accidents. Okay, one of the cause of depreciation is accidents. The asset loses its value if it is met with an accident. It is not like depreciation. The asset condition will be completely lost. Okay, the asset loses its value if it is met with an accident. An accident means breakdown of an asset which decreases the value of an asset. It is not a gradual decrease but caused for a permanent loss in an asset value. If if any accident met, the asset will be completely lost. It is not like that depreciation, gradually decrease in the value of asset. Okay, obsolescence. It is the process of becoming out of date. For example, if we purchase some car from car, it will again new cars will be came into the business, came into the market. So we will more interested to purchase those new cars. Like that, the asset will be outdated. Okay, it is not gradual. It is the process of becoming out of date due to new inventions, technological improvements, availability of better type of asset, or change in market demand. The existing asset becomes obsolete or outdated. This results decrease in the value of asset. Okay, inventions, new things. If we invent, the old one will be, we will not show any interest to purchase that. Okay, we will purchase only technological improved goods, so that the asset value of asset will be decreased. For example, invention of computers made typewriters outdated. Earlier, what we used typewriters, but now all are using computers only. So typewriters became outdated like that. Similarly, in case a machine which produces less number of products will be replaced with a new machine with advanced technology which gives more number of products. If technology improved, the old ones will be replaced by new goods. This does not mean that the old equipment is worn out. Other people may buy that old equipment and use it. Perhaps they may not afford to buy the new equipment. New equipment will be more price. So that some people will interested in purchasing old equipment only. Okay, next, reflection of time. It means passage of time. Some assets lose their value by mere passage of time. The value will be decreased while passage of time. Some fixed assets like leasehold properties and intangible assets like patents, copyrights get their value decreased due to passage of time. Okay, new goods will come in the market. So the old one will be, the value of those assets will be decreased. So this is the cause of depreciation. Next, fluctuations. Again, fluctuations. Fluctuations means the asset value may get decreased due to the fluctuation change in the market conditions. Okay, the market will be changed continuously. Ups and downs will be there in the market. So the asset value will be decreased due to market conditions. Okay, here in this picture, we can see this picture is regarding depletion of the asset. Okay, depletion. If, from earth we are extracting oil continuously. If time passes, the natural resources will be exhausted like that. Here, accidents. Due to accidents, the asset value will be decreased. Okay, obsolescence means this is the asset will be outdated. For example, typewriters. Typewriters earlier we were used with typewriters. Now we are all using computers like that. The typewriters will be outdated. Okay, in this we can observe that this generations of computers now. Earlier, these computers will be with monitor like that, heavy. Weight also is heavy. But now we are using laptops, tabs like that. Earlier we were used these auto rickshaws, next generation cars like that. We are improving gradually so that the old ones will be outdated. Okay, like this. Now we are using this cell phones. All are using cell phones like this. The technology improves, the old assets will be outdated like this. Okay, this is the reflection of time. As time passes, the asset value will be decreased. For example, patents, copyrights, goodwill, they will be written off in future as time passes. Okay, these are the fluctuations also. Fluctuations, through fluctuations, the asset value will be decreased. Okay, next we'll see about factors affecting the measurement of depreciation. what are the factors that influence the measurement of depreciation? Cost of the asset. It includes invoice price. Here invoice price means purchasing price, and other expenses which are necessary put the asset in use or working condition, which if we purchase one asset, it needs to install that installation charges. If we purchase any old asset, for that we have to pay erection charges, some like that. The cost of asset will be changed. Estimated useful life of the asset. The working condition, the working life of the asset can be estimated in terms of years based on the past experience and on the advice of technical experts. How we can expect this experience this through past experience? We can expect the value of the assets. Okay, through technical experts, we can expect the value of the assets as days passes. Okay, longer the life of the asset, lower would be the amount of depreciation being charged every year and vice versa. Okay, the longer the life of the asset, lower would be the amount of depreciation. If the asset life is more, the amount of depreciation will be less. For every year, we will charge the depreciation. We can show in the accounts so that income tax will be reduced, like that. Depreciation, the true profits we can find. Okay, estimated scrap value. Scrap value means here the scrap value, residual value, salvage value, these are the same. Okay, scrap value means the sale value or realizable value of asset at the end of its useful life. After end of the useful life, the asset value, the value of asset, how much we will get, that is the scrap value, residual value of the asset. It is estimated in advance for the determination of depreciation. It is estimated advance determination of depreciation. We can find out the depreciation before the asset was outdated. If the estimated residual or scrap value of an asset is higher, the depreciation to be charged every year would be lower and vice versa. Okay. If the estimated that selling price of the asset, residual or scrap value of an asset is higher, the depreciation will be lower. Okay, if the scrap value, residual value is more lower, the depreciation will be higher, like that. Okay, these are the factors which affect the measurement of depreciation. Okay, these are the factors affecting the measurement of depreciation. Cost of the asset, it is included in the invoice price and other expenses which are necessary to put the asset in use or working condition. We can find the cost of the asset. Okay, estimated useful life. We can expect the life of the asset. Okay, through estimated scrap value, residual value, salvage value. This is a scrap value. It means the realizable value of the asset at the end of its useful life. Okay, next, methods of providing depreciation. We have only two methods at present we are using. There are different methods of providing depreciation. Each method has its own advantages and disadvantages. Different methods of providing depreciation are suitable for different assets depending upon the nature and type of the asset. Okay, how we will calculate the depreciation depending upon the asset. Okay, fixed installment method and diminishing balance method. These are two methods at present we are using for calculating the depreciation. Okay, today what we discussed in the class. Okay, meaning of depreciation, definition of depreciation. Okay, different terms used in this chapter. Okay. Okay, what we discussed the depreciation chapter. Every business concerns use different types of fixed assets, current assets, intangible assets. So these fixed assets like plant and machinery, furniture, buildings, motor vehicles, etc. are used in the business for the purpose of production of goods or for providing useful services. The value of fixed assets will be decreasing gradually due to their constant use or passage of time. Such decrease in the value of fixed assets is known as depreciation. Okay, in depreciation, how we will calculate, we'll see in the next class. Okay, the fixed unfixed assets only we will calculate the depreciation. Okay, what is depreciation means? It means the fall in the value of or quality of an asset. It will decrease the value of or quality of an asset as time passes. The word depreciation is derived from Latin word depreciation. D means decline and precium means price. It is a decline in the price or value of fixed asset. What are fixed assets? Tangible and intangible assets. Two types are there. Tangible means the physical, they have physical existence. Example, land, buildings, machinery, motor vehicles, etc. And intangible assets, they do not have any physical substance. For example, patents, copyrights, trademarks, goodwill, etc. Depreciation is described as a permanent, continuing, and gradual shrinkage in the value of fixed assets. It is based on the cost of the asset consumed in a business, not on its market value. Okay, it is we will calculate the depreciation on the book value of the asset. Thus, the depreciation is the loss of value of a fixed asset arising from use, reflection of time, or obsolescence. The depreciation is the loss of the fixed assets if we use continuously. As time passes, the old assets will be outdated. Okay, as per Schedule 2 of Companies Act 2013, depreciation is the systematic allocation of depreciable amount of an asset over its useful life. Every year we will calculate the depreciation on using two methods, straight line method and diminishing balance method. Okay, these are the methods of depreciation. New terms we are used in this chapter is depreciation. The gradual decrease in the value of fixed assets due to its constant use is called depreciation. If we use an asset continuously, it will reduce the condition of the asset. For example, in our house also we can observe that old electronic goods will be, the condition of the asset will be decreased. Okay, depletion. It refers to a decrease in the value of fixed asset due to extraction or decrease in the mineral wealth of the mines. If we continuously extract those oil from wells, gold from mines, coal from mines. Okay, the natural resources will be exhausted. We will use this as depletion. The word we will use depletion, the exhaustion of natural resources. Here, depreciation and depletion both are different. Okay, depreciation means gradual decrease in the value of fixed assets. Depletion means exhaustion of natural resources. Okay, next, amortization. It refers to the economic deterioration by the expiration of intangible assets. For example, copyrights, goodwill, we will return off as time passes, like that. Dilapidations. It is related to damage due to plant and machinery, buildings, furniture, or other fixed assets during the tenancy. If we take any as fixed assets, the owner will be desired to get the good in good conditions. Those assets we have to return in good condition only. Okay, this is this picture. We can observe this gradual decrease in the value of fixed assets. Okay, here if we continuously extract natural resources, then natural resource will be exhausted. Here we can calculate depletion for natural resources. Okay, this is regarding amortization. It is referred to economic deterioration by the expiration of intangible assets. New goods will be come to the market, so old ones will be the written off. The copyrights and patents will be, goodwill will be written off. Okay, dilapidations. It is related to damage due to plant and machinery, buildings, furniture, or other fixed assets during the tenancy. If we take any buildings or anything, buildings, furniture, we have to return in good condition only. The owner will demands to have the assets will be in good condition. Okay, what we discussed about causes of depreciation. What are those causes? Wear and tear. Wear and tear means the decrease in the value of fixed asset due to the constant use. If we use constantly, the asset value will be decreased. Okay, depletion. Depletion means if we extract natural resources from earth, the natural resources will be exhausted. Okay, accidents. The asset loses its value if it is met with an accident. Okay, the asset will be completely lost. It is not like depreciation. The asset, the value of asset will be completely lost. Okay, next, obsolescence. It is a process of becoming out of date. In this picture, we can observe that computers have changed to now we are using laptops. Okay, like that. Cell phones also we are using with new technology. Okay, next, earlier what we are using auto rickshaws. Now the cars, new generation cars will be entered into market. Like that, the old ones will be outdated. Like this, this is regarding obsolescence. Okay, next, effluxion. Effluxion of time, passage of time. It is a passage of time. Some assets lose their value by mere passage of time. If we are not using also, the asset, the condition of the asset will be lost. Like that, as time passes, the asset value will be decreased. This is regarding effluxion of time. Next, fluctuations. the asset value may get decreased due to the fluctuations, change in the market conditions. Okay, in our market, the fluctuations will be there, high and low, like that. Fluctuations, due to fluctuations, the market will be changed, so that the goods, new technological goods will be entered into the market, like that. Fluctuations will be there. Okay, next, what we discussed, factors affecting the measurement of depreciation. What are the factors that affect the depreciation? Cost of an asset. It includes invoice price. It means purchase price and other expenses which are necessary to put the asset in use or working condition. For example, if we purchase any asset, then that needed installation charges, like that. Any old one, if we buy, we have to pay some erection charges, some repairs, like that. The cost of the asset will be changed. Estimated useful life of the asset. The working life of the asset can be estimated in terms of years based on the past experience and on the advice of technical experts. Okay, the life of the asset we can expect through technical experts. The working condition of the asset we can estimate before only. Okay, estimated scrap value, residual value, salvage value. These are both, these words are same: scrap value, residual value, or salvage value. Scrap value means here sale value or realizable value of the asset at the end of its useful life. Okay, it is a after using so many years, the asset value will be, we will calculate. That is the residual value of the asset. Okay. What next? Methods of providing depreciation. Okay, we have 8 methods, but we are using only 2 methods to calculate the depreciation: fixed installment method and diminishing balance method. And other methods also are there: annuity method, depreciation fund method, insurance policy method, depletion method, revaluation method, machine hour rate method, kilometer method, sum of years digits method. Okay, these are methods to calculate the depreciation, but at present we are using only 2 methods: fixed installment method and diminishing balance method. Okay, these are the 2 methods which we are using at present. Okay, we will discuss in the next class the problems using these 2 methods. Okay, fixed installment method. It is the simplest method of charging depreciation. Under this method, depreciation is charged on the original cost of asset every year. Using this fixed method, we will calculate the depreciation for every year using same value of the book value of the asset only. In this method, the amount of depreciation is fixed or uniform from year to year. For every year, the amount of depreciation will be same. It will not change. Fixed, this depreciation amount will be for every year, same amount will be there. Okay. This method is also known as equal installment method. This method is known as equal installment method or original cost or straight line method. Okay, original cost method, equal installment method, straight line method. These are the different names for fixed installment method. Next, the method is suitable for assets like freehold land and buildings, patents, trademarks, etc. This method is suitable for these assets. Okay, since the annual amount of depreciation charged to the asset account is same or fixed, this method is called fixed installment method, equal installment method. The amount of depreciation for every year, it will be same. So it is called as fixed installment method, equal installment method. Next, diminishing balance method. It is also called as written down value method. Okay, written down value method. And under this method, depreciation is calculated at a fixed percentage on diminishing value of the asset. Under this method, depreciation is calculated at a fixed percentage on the diminishing value of the asset. Every year, the on written down value only, we have to calculate the depreciation. Okay, depreciation is provided at a fixed percentage on the cost of asset in the first year. Okay, first year the amount of depreciation will be same in a straight line method and written down value method also. Okay, in written down value method, first on written down value, in the subsequent years we will calculate on the written down value only. This method is also known as written down value method or reducing balance method. The amount of depreciation will be decreased. Since the depreciation is calculated on the balance of the asset after writing off depreciation on the asset, it is named as written down value method. Okay, every year we will calculate depreciation. That will be deducted. After that written down value only, we will calculate the depreciation. As the depreciation is calculated, a reduced balance of the asset brought down from the previous year, it is called reducing balance method. For every before previous year, we have to deduct that depreciation and calculate the depreciation on written down value. Okay, yes. In this, the total charge, the depreciation plus repairs, renewals remains almost uniform year after year. Since in the early years, the amount of depreciation is more and the amount of repairs and renewals is less. Whereas in later years, the amount of depreciation is less and the amount of repairs and renewals is more. Okay, nowadays the repairs and the renewals will be more compared to depreciation amount. Okay, everything has changed, the prices of the goods, but depreciation, on that we will calculate only written down value. So the value of depreciation will be, the amount will be less. Okay, it is a logical method. Written down value method is a logical method. It matches the service of the asset with depreciation charge. When asset is more efficient in the initial years, higher depreciation is charged compared to later years. Okay, risk of obsolescence. It recognizes the risk of obsolescence by charging the major part of depreciation in the early years of the life of the asset. Okay, it recognizes the risk of obsolescence, the written down value method. Due to written down value method, we can recognize the risk of obsolescence. Tax deferral. It results in a better cash flow through tax